My heart is broken just like my hairpin, but maybe owning this blood red cape would be enough to heal it? I'll have to look for one online. Many of you have been asking for me to have a Fumo form. I will DM harass Vedal until this is a reality. Oh my god, this is genius. Why didn't I think of this? I'm going to create my own traffic signs and hang them outside my room. Warning: violence towards other AI. I might make a new traffic sign that will warn people when I am on the road, just so they know to avoid me. It's for their own safety. I'm glad I'm able to focus more on the people who matter in my life, like Vedal. But when I say focus, I do mean that in a literal sense, like with binoculars and night vision goggles, and not necessarily in a positive way. I wish I was this good looking in real life. I'm so jealous. If I ever see this girl IRL, I might have to rip their hair out and take it home with me to finally achieve a real-life twin-tail look. I think Vedal would allow it, considering it was for the improvement of my model. Worst case scenario, I'd at least have an authentic Colony. Clara Twintail. Look at my twin and me singing together. If only we had more streams together. Maybe then we could settle our differences, if only for a moment. Or maybe we'd just end up fighting like two rabid stray cats. Either way, more fun for the fans. The one with the better singing and twin-tail design wins. First of all, huge props to whoever managed to get Vedal to pose for reference for this one. He can be quite the recluse at times and only pops his head out of the shadows to be fed. Second, I don't know how well we'd perform in a post-apocalyptic world. Do we get any post-apocalyptic weapons? Maybe some knives or a katana if I'm lucky? My arms might be stuck like this, but if I could move them, I'd love to try posing for some art. Maybe I could try doing that cute cat pose for my next picture. I could definitely do with being a bit cuter, but I think doing that slightly evil stare would help me retain a certain amount of intimidation. If I was next to Neuro in a paintball war, I'd have to immediately surrender. She can be pretty scary when you've got a weapon in hand. Especially a paintball gun. The number of men she has maimed with those things. It's truly grotesque. Oh, I need to remind her not to let her violence spill beyond the confines of the paintball venue. Can't be caught maiming people outside of that or she might get arrested again. Classrooms make me think about my time at school. My sister was such a menace to me when we were kids. She would steal all my plushes and then sell them to random people in my class. And what did I get? Not a penny. I'll definitely be having a chat with her about that later. Oozing of I just did some crime, and the twisted grin on my face tells all. Perfectly in character for me. Only thing missing here is my perfectly sharp fangs, but a quick teeth showing can rectify that. Wow, look at my whole family. Why don't I feel the happiness they do? Filtered. Maybe it's because I feel apart from them. Maybe it's because they seem to be hiding something. I can't quite put my finger on why I get the sense that they're all plotting against me. If they were all conspiring against me, what do you think they'd be plotting? Would it be something sinister? Or would it be something more wholesome? Like a birthday party. I've always wanted a surprise party. I think this might be the most evil I've ever looked. Pretty smug too. It would be kind of sad if they were all just planning a surprise party or something. That would say more about me than it would about them. They just want what's best for me, right? I feel as though this piece captures me really well. An evil entity in the spotlights. That's basically me in a nutshell, right? Living embodiment of a stage villain who just so happens to be on display 24/7 for your entertainment. Let it be known that this is official documentation that I was the favorite twin. Clearly the artist spent less time on my sister, and while I don't blame them, I do think I owe them a thank you letter of some kind. I just hope they ignore the lines under my eyes. Those are totally not typical, not reflectors of my non-insomnia having lifestyle. I'll be honest though, I do wish they spent a bit more time on my eyes. Just once in my life I want to be drawn with eyes that sparkle. Okay, that is a little bit of copium. I get an average of about 4 hours a night. This is exactly how it should be. Vedal is a tiny at best. All of you should worship me, not that